A friend sent us up on a blind date.
Yep, a mutual friend from church that I met doing the children's ministry at a church I was going to that was a family friend of them. So worked out pretty good. I thought, whew, she's not taller than me, because that was one of my big things. And then after that, I was like, wow, she's pretty good looking.
And I knew what to expect a little bit because I had stalked him a little bit on Facebook. But yeah, I thought he looked decent, and I don't know.
Worth following up on. The most memorable experience? We haven't gotten lost anywhere yet.
No.
I don't know. I liked our honeymoon.
I was going to say, our trips have been good. Some good travels, and honeymoon was really our honeymoon. And going to the Dominican Republic and zip lining, that was super fun.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
Yeah, I'd agree. And it's always good to do a honeymoon after you've been married for a while. Which is
that worked out well.
How long were we together before we seriously talked about marriage? It came up on date number 2, 8 days into the relationship.
Yeah, it all went pretty fast. We were both older, and so we're looking for a serious relationship, and so is this something that could lead to something? And so talked about it, and just timeline of we met in July, got engaged in December, and married in April, so it all went pretty fast.
I don't mess around.
So Evan proposed by giving me a letter. He left it at my family's in the morning, so I had that, and sent me on a scavenger hunt throughout Omaha. So the first one sent me to the library, and they had a gift bag there at the desk for me, and that had a photo book that he had made that sent me to church. And then at church I walked in, and there was chairs set up with different Bible verses, and it all led me upstairs, and he was waiting for me up there. So, and then he had his speech all figured out and said it, and got down on his knee and asked me to marry him, and obviously I said yes. So one of my favorite things about Evan, even just from the beginning, was just how good of a communicator he was. And normally the girl is like the one that has to talk and is good and trying to get the feelings out of their husbands. And I feel like we're reversed in that a little bit. And he's always been super good about being very upfront with things, and even starting the relationship, I feel like that was so nice to I know where we're at, and we talked through things. And even now, just kind of knowing where he's at on things, and he's really good about drawing me out and getting me talking and stuff too. So that's one of the things I love about him.
One of my favorite things about Anna is that she just has a servant's heart, and so she loves to help, whether it be family or friends, church community and stuff, and that plays out very well for me. I have a busy job, and she's very loving and understanding when I'm not home on time, when I get called at 2 in the morning and have to go into the hospital, and she does all of the things at home that make me able to do my job well, and so very supportive.
So things that we do just to help our relationship grow closer.
We have lots of sex. Oh, maybe that shouldn't be online. Oops.
Well, I think we're both touchy people, so just snuggling on the couch and just spending time together. Just with the amount of work and hours gone and stuff, just having time together, and it doesn't have to be going and doing things. It can just be home, just being together. And we like to play games, which doesn't necessarily bring us closer together sometimes, but it's still a fun thing to do. And
yeah, I would second all of that.
how would I describe our love story? It was fast. And it was
like every good Hallmark movie.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have the major explosion that happens at the end of the movie, but
True.
It was good. I feel like, just like I said, just being a little bit later in life, I think we both kind of knew what we wanted, and it just felt right even from the beginning. There was no hesitations or it felt right. It felt comfortable. I felt safe being with him. And
how would I describe our love story? I think it was I don't know, well thought out. It was intentional and deliberate. But it was also just following God's leading and investigating, is this something that He's directing us towards, or are there things that He has for us that are different? And in the end, He really just kind of brought us together, and so we're thankful for that.